My name is Benya Stewart. I'm from Ohio, USA. Currently, I teach English in Kyiv, Ukraine, and I'm a volunteer and musician as well here during the war.
It happened the winter I hunkered in Maine, when a modern-day Hitler invaded Ukraine. Well, his people believed every word of his lies. What an awful, strange world us humans divide.
I met a few Belarusians in Athens, Ohio. They were studying at Ohio University, and they were very obsessed with Ukrainian music. And it was through them that I first heard about Ukrainian folk music. I actually came in 2020, January 2020, and we went to Lviv for the first time. We went to Karpaty, and we met a bunch of awesome folk musicians in Ukraine. And from that point, I had caught the bug for Ukrainian folk music and just being in the country in general. And then when the invasion started, I was in Maine, which is in the far northeastern part of the US. And my friend Brett, who is also in Slavalacha, he was my bandmate in Slavalacha, he was back in Ohio. And we were watching our friends make Molotov cocktails, join the army, become volunteers, start nonprofits. And for us, it was impossible to not act and do something. So we started fundraising for Ukraine in Ohio. We created a campaign called From Ohio with Love and ended up raising over $100,000 for tactical medicine. And so we started traveling to Ukraine we came in early June of 22, bringing tourniquets and IFAKs. We came to Kyiv, and our sister organization here called UA First Aid, they asked if we wanted to go to the front and help deliver the tourniquets personally and the IFAKs. And we both said yes without hesitation. So in late October of 22, we went Kramatorsk direction. We were actually in Bakhmut. We played at a polygon for soldiers. Polygon, for those who don't know, is actual training. So the soldiers are in full kit. And we're really close to the front line at that point, a few kilometers at most. And there's pretty constant sound of artillery. And you feel like you're in the war at that point. And I was very impacted by that experience. I've since gone back to the front line 4 more times to perform both for soldiers but also civilians, especially children when possible, who are living in near occupied territories. It really gives people a sense of pride of their culture, which is the whole point, because Russia has very effectively stripped a lot of people of their pride to be Ukrainian, with their language, with their culture, their music, their traditions. And it has replaced Russianism in there. I think any foreigner, anyone who's not Ukrainian, who comes here and shows Ukrainians that they love this Ukrainian culture, it gives a different sense to this person. So I think there's a lot more we can do. And if you are interested in the Ukrainian problem and want to help Ukrainians win and push back the Russian Empire, then we need to focus on this culture issue and learn more about Ukrainian culture from all different periods of time and realize that this is a wellspring of strength and a wellspring of inspiration. I'm always trying to get out to the east more and more, and also play for refugees around the country more and more, to keep undercutting this Russian propaganda that has so many generations been entrenched in Ukraine, unfortunately. Hopefully we're making progress, and we are, instead of billions of dollars of propaganda money, we're just people, it's just grassroots action, getting together, singing real songs that we learned from recordings of grandparents, grandmothers, grandfathers in the villages, and reading the Ukrainian poets and just celebrating this stuff. And it's pretty incredible how much of a role culture has in this war. So we're going to keep carrying that flag forward.
Slava Ukraini, slava Slava Ukraini. It's a mighty big war that's gotta be won. Then we'll get back together again.